Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. And tonight, we'll see the Indiana Pacers as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, Miles Turner is one of the game's premier rim protectors. He said, quote, "I change games. I'm able to push my team, and they know that when I'm back there, it makes it easier for everybody. I want to show the league what everybody in Indy has known for years, that I'm a defensive anchor, and I take pride in that."
Well, he is a presence, Allie, no question. Thank you. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Saturday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town. And then Monday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Philadelphia 76ers.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. We've got Zach Collins, and it's Lee in at the 2 spot. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Mathurin man the backcourt together. Then there's Miles Turner, then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Nwora in at the 4 slot. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
And the basket by Lee.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Halliburton. Jones comes with a double team. Oh, swiped away. Pass to Lee. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Clean pass by Keldon Johnson to set up the shooter beautifully. What a play.
Knocks it loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Halliburton outside. 4 on the clock. Shoots. Rebounded by the Spurs. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Now here's Halliburton. 17 points for him last game against Washington. Stolen by Jones. Fast break. Here we go.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And Smitty, Greg Popovich, you'd play for him. His 27th season as coach of the Spurs. How many more you think he has in him?
Well, B.A., he's accomplished everything one could hope to in his career. I mean, he has 5 titles, B.A., most wins in NBA coaching history. Now he's just coaching for the love.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over.
Here they are, your Indiana Pacers.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Knocked loose and out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Pass to Lee. Launches a three. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Jacks up a three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
The steal. Only one man back on D. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Lee's got 22.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Matherin. Tipped away. And here come the Spurs again. San Antonio with the fast break. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Matherin. He had 16 in the win against Washington. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. The Spurs, second.
Distributing the ball is so important in this game. If you don't move the basketball, your team will ultimately not be successful. Bottom line.
Here's Lee. He buries it from 3. 25 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Timeout called, the Pacers.
Here comes your Pacers breaking dance crew. For this, fans, your Pacers breaking dance crew.
And here's Halliburton. Another steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Fires for 3. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
The 3 is up. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Turner. Here's Matherin. Will it go? And Collins with the big block. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Lee. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Halliburton outside. Turner finds Hield. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Poke loose. Three-pointer. Rebound San Antonio.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead.
Good! Another from three.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Here's Hield and rejected. They retain possession. Turner, a screen on Jones. Here's Halliburton. Soft touch off the glass.
And the lid comes off the basket. After 4 straight misses, they finally get one.
And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Here's Matherin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jones grabs the board. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Here's Lee. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second. Good! Another from three.
I don't think I've ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
And by the way, with that make, he's now alone in second place for most threes in a game. At this point, you have to go for that top spot, right? Jones' shot is good.
Once again, a turnover leads to points.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Hield on the wing. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana.
TJ McConnell.
Looking to end the run. Halliburton misses.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Lee. And another one! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Hield. There's a screen by Turner. Hield with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Back to Halliburton. Another steal. In transition, here they come.
And he's got bunnies. Sohan, a high flyer.
Now Hield. A 14-point game for him in the win against Washington.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
Athletic jam by Keldon Johnson, plucking the ball out of the air and throwing it down.
McConnell with it. The ball's knocked loose. And here come the Spurs again. San Antonio with the fast break. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Nora. from behind the arc. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And here they come. Here's Lee. Yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him.
He swipes the ball away again.
He's making history. Tied for third most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. Yet another steal from him.
A suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history. A new third-place mark for most steals in a game.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Here's the break. Beyond the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
I'll tell you what, fast break points have been the story here.
Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Indiana on offense, nabbing another steal.
He has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
And by the way, that swipe puts him tied for second all time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort for him.
2 minutes.
Hield passes to McConnell. Back to Hield. A shot to stop the drought. Blocked.
Yeah, the reach is amazing. Sohan will get his fair share of blocks during his career. You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
1:36 left in the first quarter. McConnell outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Nora. Neesmith comes in for Hield. And it's Nembhard in for Halliburton. Jackson outside. Here's Nembhard. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Here's Lee. Good. He hits again.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. To the paint. Outside for McConnell. Who poked away. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Lee. Another one goes. Incredible.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all time. He swipes the ball away again.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals in a game.
He is so fast. He gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye, and the steal numbers are unreal. And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Nembhard. He's coming off a 19-point game against Washington.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Indiana needs to get a shot off. Just 2 to shoot. From deep. McConnell's shot is off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word.
Your Pacers, youth dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And here are the Pacers now. They host the Pistons after this one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Keita Bates-Diop. Also Devin Vassell out there. And it's Graham in at the point guard position. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And it's rejected. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Lee.
Did you see that?
Oh!
I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it.
And that one is hammered home.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions. A lottery pick in the 2020 draft, Devin Vassell has seen increased minutes, and it's led to contributions on both ends of the court. You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
You know, talking about Devin Vassell, what stands out to you about his defense, Smitty?
B.A., it's his length and instincts. Vassell prides himself on being disruptive, and on top of being a solid on-ball defender, he's an absolute pest off the ball.
On offense, here are the Pacers. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. The 4th spot held by the Pacers.
Now, we all know they didn't allow any easy buckets last season. I mean, their defense was tremendous, and the rim protection was just outstanding.
Here's Nembhard. Graham covering. Yet another steal from him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, B.A. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And finished off by Graham.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Nembhard. Graham covering. That's tipped. And another fast break for San Antonio. The Spurs are running. Back to Bates-Diop. Pass to Bassi. Here's Lee. Non-stop scoring machine right here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Nora's checked in for Jackson. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. Down low. Here's Mathurin. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Lee on the wing. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Clock at 6. Here's Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Well, Indiana shooting only 23% so far. Pass to Turner. And that one drops for him. Vassell's got his second bucket on the night.
And getting out in transition has really helped fuel this run.
Inside. Here's Mathurin. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
To the inside, Bassi got it. 5 points in the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Pacers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Another steal. Here's Lee. Oh, another one falls. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. He's all alone. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. To the paint. Shot's good by Matherin.
Shut out in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Inside. Bassi, good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
He swipes the ball away again.
Gotta be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here's Matherin. He's got 6. Nembhard, good.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Pass to Lee. Here's Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Count that bucket. Graham's got 6.
Hey, they're causing turnovers, and then they're taking advantage at the other end.
Pass to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. Here's Matherin. It's deflected. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Graham. And a nice finish on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
They're really pushing the pace and wasting no time in transition.
And here's Turner. Here's Matherin. That one drops for him.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Outside Graham. There's the 3. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the middle. And he banks in the layup.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
Yeah, you know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Graham with the double team. Down low. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's San Antonio showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully that pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
You know what's interesting about their perimeter game?
No, tell me.
Well, the defense has adjusted. But those shooters, they only need a little bit of room to operate.
And hard to stop them once they get into their rhythm. Okay, time to discuss the first half of this one. Specifically, which guys are leading the charge for their teams?
Great battle between these two. They take a lot of pride in how they approach the game, and it seems like they're playing with extra enthusiasm tonight.
Yeah, those elite matchups, man, they can bring the best out of you.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Mathurin and Hield out on the perimeter. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Myles Turner. And it's Nwora in at the 4. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half.
He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
Now here's Hield. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice setup that time by Keldon Johnson. This offense is so effective when he's keeping others involved.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Halliburton. Jones comes with a double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Lee. And got it! Another basket!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night here. Another steal. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Jones comes with a double team. Oh, they get a hand on it. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Sohan. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Back to Halliburton. Back to Turner to stop the run. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got his first 2 points of the night.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Lee. Oh, did you see the finish? And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Turner. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Halliburton against Jones. Nora, that's good.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
Pass to Lee. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Matherin. Inside. Here's Turner. And the layup falls.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 19-6 run. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Lee. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It all happened in an instant, turning defense into offense. I love it.
That was great anticipation on.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
Powered it home.
Maybe so.
Ooh, what a finish. It was like he was soaring. Is there such a thing as too much air?
Man, this dude knows how to fly, Grant. What a performance.
Never underestimate the creativity of these guys. They've turned dunking into an art form.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Guys, he is on fire this quarter. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
Knocked away. Here's Jones. Pass to Lee. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. And here are the Pacers now. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Back come the Spurs in transition. Bates Diop with the bucket.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. From deep, Johnson. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They're pushing the ball at pretty much every opportunity.
Now Halliburton. To the left wing. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Fifth is Tyrese Halliburton.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
San Antonio's gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Lee. Oh, hammer it home!
Ooh, that hurt.
Trey Jones.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Pass to Nora. Here's Turner. Here's Nora. 6 to shoot. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. On the break, and he lobs it up top, up high, and down it goes on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan.
Oh, that was something else. Wow.
Wow. Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Halliburton outside. Turner, a screen on Jones. Pass to Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. Driving in. Oh, a special move before that shot. 6 points for him.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Here's Lee. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Jones comes with a double team. To the middle. To the wing on the left. Pass to Turner. And he lobs it up. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
Here's Bates Diop. And there's another one for the Spurs.
All these turnovers keep them at a constant disadvantage on the defensive end.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Back come the Spurs in transition.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Jones has gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Pass to Nora. Halliburton up top. Here's Matherin. To the inside. Shot to stop the run. Nora, that's good.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Lee into the lane, and that one is stuffed right through.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Halliburton. Got a piece of it from the arc. And they recover it. Pass to Lee. Fires the three. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Halliburton against Jones. Here's Matherin. There's a screen by Turner. Here's Nembhard. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Outside Johnson. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Jones, perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And he's all alone. Hey, expanding his range. Yet another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. The finish! And good! There's another!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. The Pacers have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Here's Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Jones against Halliburton. Nails the baby hook. Halliburton's got 6.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Pass to Nembhard.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Some changes for Indiana. Heald's checked in for Nora, and Halliburton is subbed in for Nembhard. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Well, when you look at the wing position, how do you feel it's evolved since you played, Smitty?
Well, they've been asked to do more, BA, especially on the defensive end. Mostly wings now are asked to guard 1 through 5 with teams switching a lot. And also a lot of these wing guys are asked to run the offense.
And so in the game for the Spurs, we've got Devontae Graham, Devin Vassell out there with Zach Collins. And it's Lee in at the shooting guard. McConnell passes to Jackson. Back to McConnell. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Lee. Good. And Graham with the setup. Lee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Halliburton outside. Jackson right side. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Here's Lee. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, BA. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
The 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Graham with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize.
Good! Another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. Pass to Heel. To the paint. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Lee. And again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Indiana calls timeout. Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned.
Over to the wing. The ball's knocked loose. Yet another steal from him.
Gotta be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Maverick.
Oh, his array of talents on full display.
Oh, wow!
He went
Oh, my
way up.
goodness! This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth. Graham with the double team. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McConnell.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
17 seconds left in the game. Here's Lee. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
A lot of sharp dressers coming off that Spurs bus as they arrived at the arena, pumped up and primed for action. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And, Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Keldon Johnson. Jones is out there with Lee. Then it's Collins. And it's Sohan in at the 4 spot. And for Philadelphia, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Lee outside. Fires for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No. You should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball's knocked loose. And a wide open look for Lee. And the 3 ball is good. Lee's got 9.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Embiid. He had 37 points last game out. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And so here is Philadelphia. 7-point differential. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Back to Harden. Up top, Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked away. Stolen by Collins. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Lee outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. Trailing by 13. Lee with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Lee, that's good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. 5th, Joel Embiid.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's stolen by Jones. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The three, and it's Lee that time on the assist by Jones.
3-point.
And that's 21 points for Maverick.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
Drops in the tray.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And so here is Philadelphia. Harden the pass to Embiid. To the paint. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And an impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid always has a great feel for when his guys are open.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Harden. 23 points for him the last game against Milwaukee. Pass to Tucker. It's stolen by Jones. And they're running. Here's the three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Got loose. Harris outside. And Tucker kicks to Harden. Pocket 6. And here again, the Spurs in transition. Up the court they go. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Pass to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. They need this. And the rejection by Collins. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
On the clock. Here's Embiid. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Maxey. Following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Tucker a screen. Maxey, no good. Maxey's gone 1 of 3 from the field here.
And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's stolen by Jones. Lee outside. Good! Another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it, and again for 3.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for 3rd place in most threes all time. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Took him no time at all on that one. Lee's got 48. Richard, the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league, some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right. They've always done it.
Yeah, you got to when you're a small market. Got to invest in development.
There's Lee with the three. Good. That's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Jones against Harden. Left side, Maxey. Back to Embiid. Stolen by Collins. Lee against Maxey. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Harden outside. That's tipped. Lee with the steal. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Maxey looking it over. He kicks it to Harden. Back to Maxey. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Melton. Over Lee. And that one hits back iron. Takes a three. And got it. Another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
To the middle. It's stolen. Oh, and here we go with Lee. Nobody back. A three ball. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
There's Milton. 9 points last game out. On the court right now for the Spurs. Lee out there with Devontae Graham. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Bassey in at the center, locking down the middle. Feeds it to Graham. And it's good for two. Graham's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for San Antonio. Tipped away. And another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Over to the left wing. Harrell finds Milton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
And for that game against Chicago, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Lee against Melton. pass to Milton. Poked loose and stolen by Graham. Lee with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Got that one up quick. Passive's got his first points of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And they double up Embiid. It's deflected and stolen by Graham. And again, San Antonio running the court in transition. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Passive's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Leads running. And that one drops for him. Graham's got 6 points.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Milton. Graham defending. Here's Melton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And with that much needed basket, he finally ends that 17-0 run by the Spurs.
Graham, the pass to Lee. Here's Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now, here's Melton. D right on him. And here is Milton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 4 on the clock. Got a piece of it. And now, here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. Basket counts.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Here's Philadelphia. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Melton finds Milton. Pass to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and in from the low block.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And so Graham will bring it up for San Antonio. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Tobias Harris. Last year, getting it done.
And so it's San Antonio with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Philadelphia 76ers.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into their defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And now, let's take a second here to look at what's ahead on the schedule.
And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, Clash of the Titans, going against the best team in the NBA, You have to minimize your turnovers, take good shots, and make big plays and big shots. That's a lot to ask, but that's what it's going to take.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the club.
Oh, wow. Gotta love that one.
Wow.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Poked away. Nabbing another steal.
Steal after steal. He's been everywhere.
Oh, he's on a historic pace. Greg, he's approaching third most steals for a game. Harden with it. Down low. Here's Harris. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Lee gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Inside, Harris. He gets it in there. And that's now 6 points for Tobias Harris.
We're used to seeing Harris from the outside, but Tobias, he can step up. He's got the size to do some work down low.
Hits it again. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Harden against Jones. And now in transition is Lee. Here we go. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Harden dishes to Harris. To the inside. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Embiid with the screen on Lee. Shot from the top of the key. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Embiid finds Maxey. Harrell with it. On the wing, Harris. Back to Harrell. Lee against Embiid. The dish to Harris. Over Johnson, and it's blocked by Johnson.
I love the positioning of Johnson on defense in a spot where he can affect the shot.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Trains the three-pointer.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Lee with the steal. From downtown. Good, he hits again.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Spurs. And here we go. Lee heading to the hoop. And then Jones with the jam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile.
He swipes the ball away again.
Just a suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history, GA. A new third-place mark for most steals in a game. Knocks it loose. Lee with the steal. Puts up a three. And another one falls.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight. Top of the key, Harris. They get a hand on it and taken away by Johnson. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. Good, another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And guys, Keldon Johnson has continued to perfect his craft.
A very flexible forward, scoring the ball better than he ever has. And that growing confidence you can see. He can spot up or shoot or slash his way to the rim.
Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Harrell. The 76ers with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for
another bucket. Wow!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. Here's Lee, and he drives in. And Lee with the stuff.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And again, San Antonio running the court in transition, all going up court. And that one's good, Bassey. Bassey's got 8 points.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Embiid kicks to Harris. Down low. Harrell, the pass to Maxey. Tipped away. And here we go. Lee heading to the hoop. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Lee with the steal. And here's the break. Lobbed up there for Johnson.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
On the basket by Jones.
Has this offense been running? I'm just getting tired of watching them.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Outside, Maxey. Shot from 12. It's tipped. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Bassett. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel.
Substitution on the court.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the wing on the left. Embiid finds Milton. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Lee. He's out there with Devontae Graham. Evan Vassell out there with Collins. And it's Bates Diop in at the power forward. Lee with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Lee passes to Vassell. Over Maxey. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Harden draws the double. On the wing, Milton. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. And he makes good on the layup.
The list of guys who have led the league in points and assists, well, it's a short one. That includes James Harden, LeBron, Wilt, Oscar, amongst others.
And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Now, here's Milton. Covered by Lee. Now, here's Milton. And he gets it to go.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's Lee. 2 points. That one goes.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Bring him against Harden. Right wing. To the middle. Here's Milton. And he banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Not loose. It's stolen by Milton. Outside, Maxey passes it to Milton. Lee with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Lee. Nobody back for the finish. And Lee with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Back to Vassell. And Lee with the stuff.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Poked away. And Lee with the stuff.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. The tray connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Harden the pass to Milton. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
76ers moving the ball around. Now Harden. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Embiid. Over Collins.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first.
Oh,
yes! And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Graham with the bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Harden the pass to Maxey. Here's Embiid, and he uses the glass on the layup.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Lee outside, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Harden the pass to Reed. From deep three-point range, no good there. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Maverick.